Here at Bethel, we have some of the most outstanding young men in the organization. Two brothers masturbate in front of each other, but without touching each other. Is it porneia? The answer is no, since neither is touching the other person. Don't deceive yourself thinking this could never happen. Keep in mind that alcohol tends to lower your inhibitions and can make thoughts that you'd normally suppress or view as repulsive seem acceptable, even inviting.
Howdy heretics, I'm Goatlike personality from Norway. This is in the middle of the night in Norway. The sun doesn't go down, so I can be sitting here with some flowers, a dog, and talk about apostasy, because I used to be a Jehovah Witness. Now I'm not. I'm not a Jehovah Witness anymore. But I was thinking about why were there so many gay Jehovah Witnesses at Bethel? They're often referred to as NPG, non-practicing gay. So, to be fair, Jehovah Witnesses, they are very homophobic, but as long as you don't do it, they will turn a blind eye in most cases, or at least in those cases I have seen. So, not all religions do that, so that's a nice thing to say about them. But why are there so many gay at Bethel? Well, there's three things. When I was a Jehovah Witness, I used to hate myself for masturbating. I thought there was something wrong with me, and I very, very hated myself. And when you hate yourself, you don't have the capacity to think critical about the leaders. So maybe that's why they give you all these stupid rules to make you hate yourself. But being a Jehovah Witness was kind of like a nightmare. And I was thinking, maybe I can solve this problem with my masturbation by coming to Bethel. It didn't work. But please bear with me. If you're a Jehovah Witness male and you think that being gay is a thorn in my flesh, you try to pray the gay away, it doesn't work. You try to be a pioneer, it doesn't work. And then you think, well, maybe I'm a bad case. But if I go to Bethel, you know, the headquarter of Jehovah Witnesses, and the Holy Spirit will be so thick you have to cut it with a knife, maybe that will cure my gayness. So, it's not unreasonable to think that a lot of young Jehovah Witness sincere will try to go to Bethel to cure their gayness. Second thing, if you're in a Jehovah Witness Kingdom Hall, they are the most gossipy people you can find on this planet. So they will constantly tell me, when will you find a nice little sister? And then you can say, well, I'm a homosexual. That's not nice to say. So it's easier to say, well, I would like to go to Bethel. So that's the second reason why more gay people will come to Bethel. And then the third reason is, all my friends on Bethel, the reason why they leave Bethel will in most cases be because they got married. So if you put this together, there's two reasons why young Jehovah Witnesses go to Bethel: to have an excuse for why they're not getting married, or to cure their thorn in the flesh. And then a lot of people, gay people, go there, and a lot of heterosexual leave. Well, the people who's left are then what Jehovah Witnesses at Bethel refer to as NPG, non-practicing gay. So that's my theory. But the other theory is this. Look at those beautiful flowers here. If you don't know what this is, I can tell you that this is genitalia. These are genitals. And if you want to be a happy person, like I'm genuinely happy person after leaving the cult. I can give you three ideas. If you don't like gay people, or you do like gay people, or whatever, the rule is to say, you're happy if you can appreciate beauty. This is beauty. I don't need to control it. I don't have to control the action. I can appreciate beauty. Second, if you can't appreciate beauty, well, maybe you can appreciate contrast. Because there's a lot of weird people on this planet. Some of them are gay. And it's a beautiful contrast. And if you can't appreciate contrast, the third way of being happy is to mind your own fucking business. Because what other people do is okay for them. Because look at this. These are genitals. So if you're a Christian and you believe that genitals are wrong, remember that at midweek meeting in the summer, at least in Sweden where I grew up, we put genitals in a vase on the platform. And apparently Jehovah didn't care so much about this. You wonder, is this male genitals or female genitals? Actually, it's both at the same time. So that was the daily dose of apostasy from Goatlike personality. This channel is not about proving Watchtower wrong, because the religion is too ridiculous for me to spend my time proving it's wrong. It's wrong. It would be like spending my life proving the dog is a dog, or that the flowers are beautiful. Life's great. Moving on is about being happy. So, look at this flower, enjoy life, and see you in paradise.
Imagine if the Bible were written in a way that you actually need a book to explain a book. It's ridiculous. Like, if God is omnipotent, it means he can do anything. That means if he makes a pizza, it's the best pizza. If he writes a book, it's the best book. But here we have a book that people can't explain, but we have a book that claims that this book can explain the book that God wrote. God need my help to write a book that explains about his book. It's so ridiculous.